Welcome back, everyone. This is Wojciech Milewski, music director of COT. So glad you're joining us for our last video in this series all about Carmen. Its music, its story, its traditions, its history, its culture, it's so much more. Last we left you off with the end of Act 3, the famous sort of love triangle where it comes to its head, where José and Escamillo have their duel, their fight. And then he gets pulled away. José gets pulled away by Micaela to go be with his mother. But famously, we leave with Toreador because it's setting up for a bullfight. And that's how Act 4 begins, with a ton of energy. We leave the darkness and we bring back this energy. The ram-pa-da-dum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum-pum. Fiery, energetic, on track to Act 4. What, interestingly enough, this is actually a tune that once again Bizet is trying to honor Spanish music and Spanish culture by setting a very, very famous melody by Manuel Garcia. It's from his opera, El Criado Fingido, and it's a melody known as Cuerpo Bueno, Alma Divina. And once we get this initial energetic introduction, we have this melody that comes in, which is that melody. Cuerpo Bueno, Alma Divina. It's a way for Bizet to honor the musical traditions of Spain in the same way that Prosper Mérimée was trying to honor those traditions in his novela Carmen and also in his letters from Spain. One of the most detailed letters from Spain is all about bullfighting. The letter about bullfighting tells us every single detail, who the people are, what the names of these different elements are. The toreros, the matadores, the picadores, which ride the horses, are the famous bullfighters. The matadores and the chulos are the ones that are on foot, kind of harassing the bull. And then finally the banderillos, which are the ones to finally kill the bull at the end of the bullfight. It's all expressed in vivid detail. You can tell how passionate Prosper Mérimée was about this bullfight. So it's no surprise that we begin Act 4 with this exact idea of showcasing the parade of the bullfight coming through. The chorus sings to us about, oh, how amazing this all is, how amazing this parade of bullfighters and these colors, and the procession is incredible. This lively music that also brings back the music of the overture. It's almost like Bizet bookended the opera. It begins with the music of the bullfight and sort of ends with the music of the bullfight, almost as a symbolic testament to thank you, Spain, for giving us so much amazing material to showcase in this amazing French opera. But, of course, even though the opera does end with a bullfight, the action doesn't take place within the bullfighting ring itself, but rather right outside it, and it's the final scene between José and Carmen. Now, we've seen for 2 acts in a row their sort of tension escalating. We saw it at the end of Act 2 in the finale. We saw it even more at the end of Act 3. And it finally all comes to a head at the end of Act 4, the famous scene where Carmen speaks about how she will never be chained. Libre elle est, libre elle mourra. Free she was born, and free she will be until death. José gives her an ultimatum: love me or die. And she chooses death because she will always remain free. She will not be chained to anyone. And in a very dark sort of way, we sort of all laugh these days. It's a traditional way to end the opera. The soprano dies, or here the mezzo-soprano dies. But yet there was something really shocking about this. Remember that the Opéra Comique, the initial theater where this was presented, was a family theater. This story was meant to be cheerful and joyful. This is something that Bizet himself said in a letter to Galabert in 1872 as he began work on the opera. He talks about how cheerful it's going to be, what a difficult task he has ahead of him, but how cheerful and joyous it will be. And truly, many elements of this opera are. And that is the true beauty of Carmen, is that these moments of joy, optimism, lightheartedness, the lighthearted quintet, The opening, the bullfight music, the overture, and even some of the arias are so light and beautiful in an olden style that is completely contradicted by the darkness, the sheer depth of musical sort of rawness that we get from Bizet's writing and the texts that were delivered to us by Ludovic Halevi and Henri Melavi, the librettists of the opera itself. It's a beautiful way to set Prosper Mérimée incredible story. Mérimée story is arguably even darker than the opera itself. The character of Carmen is arguably darker, but it's an amazing study on culture, tradition, music from an exotic location. It's all about the study of humanity and human emotion and how real and how quickly our emotions can change. What drives you? Is it feelings? Is it commitment, discipline to purpose? It's a struggle that José finds within himself the entire opera. And the struggle of love. We see this embodied in Carmen and in her character and her music, where she finally realizes what love is, but can't really truly experience it because she dies. She reads it in her own tarot cards. We also meet and see these complex relationships develop all across the stage. It is a classic for a reason, and it's never an opportunity to miss when you see a production of Carmen go up, because it's a timeless story with music that is famous from every single act. It's going to keep you on the edge of your seat the whole night. I cannot wait for you to join us in the hall. I can't wait. Until then, Charleston, we will see you at Sottile Theater mid-November. But for now, I bid you all adieu. Thank you for joining me in this video series. We will see you for Carmen.